Y'all ready? Good evening. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Pineville City Council meeting. Today's date is June the 9th, 2026. The time is 5 p.m. I'd like to call this meeting to order with the invocation by Reverend Martin and also the Pledge of Allegiance by Mr. Tom David. Please stand.
Please place your hand over your heart. Recite with me the Pledge of Allegiance to the United States of America. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Councilman O'Neill.
Here.
Councilman Dorn.
Here.
Councilwoman Frederick.
Here.
Councilman Marquez.
Here.
Councilman Martin. Present, sir. Mr. Mayor, you have your quorum.
Thank you. If there's any public comment on any agenda item, please stand or raise your hand at that time and you will be recognized. I'd also like to welcome the viewers at home for watching the Pineville City Council meeting. This is something we've been doing since 2024, and welcome again. If you have a cell phone, please place it in the silent mode at this time. Item number 5, accept the minutes of the May 12th regular council meeting as published.
So moved.
I have a motion.
Second.
I have a second. Any discussion? If no discussion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries. Item number 6, the financial report by Mr. David Humphreys.
Mayor, council members, if you will look at your financial report, our beginning balance, cash balance was $821,765. Our deposits is $3,171,381. Withdrawal was $3,509,490, leaving an ending balance of $483,657. Sales tax collections was down $80,534 this month. It's 5.10% decrease for our sales tax collections. So comparison of May 2026 to May of 25, May of 26 was $1,499,288. May of 25 was $1,579,822. So as I stated, it's a 5.1% decrease. We had an exceptional year last year in May. So 23, 24, 25 was progressively increases. This is $80,000. You're seeing it's 5%. Overall, we have one more month left. We're still up less than 1%, but we are up for year to date. We're at 8.82%. Occupational licenses was down 9.73. We had 19,484 in comparison to May of 25, which was $21,585. That is a decrease, but occupational license is due January 1st, delinquent March 1st, and then people that are delinquent are being renewed or new businesses open, they're getting their original occupational licenses. So we see the bulk of it is January through March. It's when we see our occupational licenses. Year to date, we're up 11% on our license collections. Any questions?
I'll just say that last May was super high.
Correct.
I'm looking at this graph, which is very helpful to kind of
Yes.
see what we're trying to overcome. It's just a tough hurdle.
It was an exceptional month in last 2025 in May.
And last month was a great month as well, so
Yes, sir.
you think that could be a delay?
It could be a taxpayer was paid delinquents last month, or they could be delinquent this month, and it may double up and hit next month. We'll just have to wait and see.
True picture of it next month.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Well, I appreciate that 10-year graph because it gives us that view that's linear up, and those anomalies stand out, but it's
Yes,
still,
sir.
over the past 5 years, we're in great position. So thank you, Mr. Humphries.
Yes, sir. And the financial report also, the budget, we had our budget meeting yesterday, the Finance Committee, we had that budget meeting. We discussed the 2025-26 budget and our 26-27 budget during our Finance Committee meeting last night. That's
Any
complete.
other questions for Mr. Humphries? Thank you, Mr. Humphries.
All right, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Item number 7. I'd like to do these recognitions one at a time. Recognize District 1 Councilman Randy O'Neill, District 3 Councilwoman Christy Frederick, and District 5 Councilman Nathan Martin for their services as Pineville City Council members. So starting out with Mr. O'Neill, would you please come forward, please, sir?
Councilman Randy O'Neill, the Pineville Proud Award is presented to Councilman Randy O'Neill in sincere appreciation for your dedicated service to the city of Pineville from November 12, 2024 to June 30, 2026. When our community faced a sudden vacancy, you uniquely and selflessly stepped forward to answer the call of civic duty. Your willingness to service, leadership, and commitment during this crucial chapter has left an indelible mark on the Pineville City Council. Thank you for your integrity, your courage, and your steadfast devotion to our citizens. Leadership is about stepping up when the commonly needs it most. Thank you, Mr. O'Neill.
Once again, Randy, thank you for stepping up to the plate, serving the 18 months. It was great working with you. You was a team player here, and the citizens, very respect you for stepping up to the plate and fulfilling that seat that Councilwoman Mary Galloway had, And once again, thank you for your dedicated service.
Well, thank you. If I can just say, it's 18 months, that's 18 months. I might have dealt a lot. And I mentioned it when we went through 18 months ago. Pineville Pride and Pineville Proud is back. Thank you.
Don't be a stranger.
Pineville Proud is presented to Councilwoman Christy Frederick. With deepest gratitude for your 12 years of exemplary leadership and unwavering commitment to the city of Pineville from July 1st, 2014 to June 30th of 2026, your vision, grace, and tireless advocacy have made our community a better, brighter place to call home. Thank you for your exceptional service and for always putting the people of Pineville first, dedicated to progress and devoted to the people. Thank you, Councilwoman.
I'm very grateful to the staff and many of the employees and all of my constituents and all of the citizens for making this a really great ride. I'm grateful for all the excellent work. People have made me very much more effective than I ever would be on my own.
Well, thank you, Christy, for serving your citizens in your district and the entire city of Pineville. So you will be missed, except you was always there for your citizens, and we will still always be here for you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Councilman Martin, come on.
Councilman Nathan Martin, Pineville Proud, presented to Councilman Nathan Martin. In grateful recognition of your extraordinary 22 years of dedicated service to the citizens of Pineville from October the 17th, 2003 to June the 30th of 2026, your steadfast leadership, integrity, and passion have shaped the growth and character of our community. Your legacy of devotion will inspire generations to come. Thank you for always leading with a servant's heart, a lifetime of leadership, and a legacy of community. Congratulations.
I am deeply honored to have had the opportunity to serve a couple of months shy of my 23rd year. It's just a joy to be trusted by the people to represent them. And I echo the words of Councilwoman Frederick that the success that we enjoy, yes, leadership is necessary, and we're grateful for that. But if it were not for the employees of the city of Pineville who do that work every single day, who respond to the calls that we make when we get concerns from citizens, and the leadership that's provided by a mayor and his staff, we get accolades, but it's really truly a team effort of everyone. And I must say to these employees, we have the finest employees in the state of Louisiana, and I would put them up against anybody in the United States. It's been a joy to serve you, Mayor. Thank you for this, and I look forward to continued success in Pineville.
Absolutely. And Nathan, it was an honor and a privilege serving with you on this council here together before I left and went to the police jury. And I tell everybody, once a councilman, once a police jury, you're always a police jury or a councilman. Once you leave here, you're still, it's embedded in you, okay? And we will still be here for you and your citizens day or night. Thank you, and God bless you. Kevin said that.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin, we ain't got no plaque for you yet, okay? So you,
Now,
you
I
just
was
get a hold on, okay?
I was just sitting there thinking about, as the years pass by, and Councilman Martin and I have been here together for a number of years, and probably in some of the most difficult times of events in the history of the United States. We're here, Katrina, COVID, a couple of good hurricanes. We stood shoulder to shoulder, and God brought us through those things. Prayerfully, none of that will happen in the future, but it has been an honor to serve with everyone here, and especially go through those events. Pineville didn't miss a beat. Things went extremely well. The synergy between us was second to none. And as you see the changing of the guard, it's the changing of friendship. So we're looking forward to what the future holds for us. But you'll never forget what the past has taught you.
Yeah.
And it made us all stronger and better.
Thank you, sir.
They're here. Once again, thank each and every one of you for your service. Item number 8, condemnation hearing for a single-family home located on the lot of 105 Wood Street owned by Tyler Farms, LLC.
Mayor and council, this is a condemnation hearing related to property at 3786, 105, this is 105 Wood Street, on 105 Wood Street. Property is listed in the tax assessor's records as being owned by Tyler Farms LLC, 3786 Old Marksville Highway. The inspection was made of this structure. This structure is, in my opinion, without capabilities of being renovated or restored. It's condemnation by neglect and also damage. It's been severely dilapidated. It has roof damage from a tree fall or something that's caused the roof to cave in. It's been vandalized. I don't really believe this property can be brought back into commerce. It's my recommendation that the property be condemned and the property owner be given, I would say, 60 days to voluntarily demolish and clear the site. This being a condemnation hearing, Mayor, I'd like to ask if there's anyone here representing Tyler Farms LLC on this particular property. Mayor and council, we placed ads in the newspaper. We sent certified letters in U.S. mail to the property owner. Let the record reflect that apparently no one's here representing the property owner. Since there's no testimony contrary to what I'm recommending, Mayor, I'm asking the council consider condemning this property and give the property owner 60 days to voluntarily demolish and clear it. If after the 60 days, y'all know the process at that point in time, then the city, through its administrative procedures, would have the authority to move forward with whatever means y'all have to demolish and clear the site. You'd place a lien on the property for the expenses incurred, but this is the first step.
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to accept the recommendation of our city engineer.
Okay,
I'll second that motion.
I have a motion, I have a second. Any discussion on this condemnation?
Mayor, the only comment I would make would be, the residents can see one picture, but we have quite a few pictures in our packet from the back, the inside. It's certainly unfortunate that we'll have to do this, but hopefully that will help the neighborhood retain a sense of dignity and be able to move forward.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any nays? Motion carries. Item number 9, condemnation here for a single-family home located at Lot 1224 Aurora Street. owned by
Aubrey Street.
Aubrey Street. Okay, Aubrey, okay.
Aubrey Street.
You left a B off her.
Yeah, it's left off of here, okay?
Mayor and council, this is a condemnation hearing for 1224 Aubrey Street, a residential structure. Property is listed as being owned by Nikolai Afanasyev. His address is 2805 Henson Street. This particular property is moving to be a candidate for condemnation, and because of it's moving in that direction because it's condemnation by neglect. It appears that this particular property is not giving love and attention. We're getting complaints from citizens, and that's why it was brought into the condemnation hearing process. Because of the particular issues of this property, I do want to see if someone's representing the property owners here and would like to discuss what their plans are for this property before I make a recommendation. Is there anyone here representing the property owner? Yes, sir. Could you come up to the podium and state your name and address for the record? We'll work with you. Come on, we'll help you. Nikolai, yeah, state your name and address.
My name is Nikolai Afanasyev.
Nikolai, what are your plans for this property?
Fix it.
You plan to fix it up? Do you
Yes.
have,
I already did.
you're working on it?
Yes.
Okay. This is kind of when the city gets complaints, we bring them into these hearings. And this property, you probably noticed I changed my opinion on this one. I didn't offer an opinion to say it's yet a candidate for condemnation because I think it has bones and can be fixed up if it gets some attention. But if it continues in the path that it's on, then it will be a recommendation to demolish and clear the property. I think if you can move forward and tell the council what are your plans for the property so that it could, what I'd really like to do is move this off the condemnation list. If you can demonstrate the capacity and the willingness and the ability, both financial and the ability to do it, to do some improvements and get it back where it's habitable. What is your plan? Do you have 6 months, 3 months? Do you know what your plans are for it?
I'm gonna maybe rent or sell it.
Will you be fixing it up, or do you plan to put it on the market first, or then do you plan to fix it up and then rent or sell?
Parallel, I mean, put on market and fix it.
Do you plan to do something in the near future, like, are you working on it now?
I am working right now.
Okay, working on it now. Then, Mayor, if Nikolai, if you can, we really don't want to have to deal with this. We want these properties habitable and back into commerce. Yours is in that position. Do you think in 3 or 4 months you will have this thing back ready to go, or do you need more time than that?
I think more time.
Do you have the financial, and do you think you have the financial resources to make some improvements on this thing?
I got some money.
Okay. Mayor, okay, I'll do it. Nikolai, some of the complaints we're getting is the structure's not secured, and we're scared that vagrants are going to get into it and make a problem for you and for us. Could you secure at your first opportunity the windows and the doors to make sure that vagrants and anybody can't get in there except your workers? Just, I know that's a challenge at times, but if you could do that as your first priority, then I'd recommend that you move forward with your plan over the next 3 to 6 months to get this thing back into commerce, get the yard cleaned up, make it where the neighbors aren't complaining. That would be a great help to us. Mayor, I think Nikolai showed up here. I think I'm really not in a position to recommend condemnation, but if he makes some attention, or I call it love and attention, and it moves it off the condemnation by neglect list, then I think we can have a piece of property that could go back into commerce for the community. And I'd like to ask Nikolai if I could get a commitment that if you could seal it up, make it safe for the community, then start your renovations. Is that possible?
I don't understand.
We want you to secure the doors and the windows to make sure vagrants can't
okay.
get in first, and then start your renovations, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mayor, I'd
Tommy,
like to...
get a good contact number for him, and maybe we can meet him on site and go over what we expect.
Nikolai, can you give us your cell number or contact information?
318-319-5334.
Okay. Mayor, based on his presence here and the current condition of the property, I'd like to table this condemnation hearing. Ask the council to table the condemnation hearing, and then let Nikolai see what he can do. And if the community continues to complain 6 months from now, we can bring it back up.
Yeah.
Okay?
I need a motion to table item number 9.
So move.
I have a motion.
Second.
I got a second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries. Thank you, sir.
Nicholas, thank you. So it's tabled right now, no official action. You just go work on it. Thank you.
Item number 10, condemnation hearing for a single-family home on the lot located at 387 Carolyn Street, owned by Leroy Blade. Mr. David.
Mayor and council, this is a condemnation related to property at 387 Carolyn Street, listed in the tax assessment record as being owned by Leroy Blade with an address of 387 Caroline Street. This particular property, as you look in the photographs, it is severely dilapidated. It's a dangerous structure. It's an attractive nuisance to the community. It's no reasonable means that I believe that this property could be brought back into commerce. I'd recommend that the council consider that the property be condemned and the property owner be given 60 days to voluntarily demolish and clear the site. Since this is a condemnation hearing, I'd like to ask if anyone is here representing Mr. Leroy Blade. Sir, you Mr. Blade? Mr. Son, come up to the podium and give us your name and address for the record, and tell us a little bit of what you're thinking about, or tell us about the property.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name's Rodney Blade. That's my dad's mother house, Leroy Blade. And at this moment, I would just want to throw myself on the mercy of the city. I started this in 2022, and the gentleman that was working with me never gave me information as to come to meetings like this so you could voice your opinion. But I would never have gone this far, but I guess you make mistakes and you learn. But I'd like to just see if we can just get on to just demolish it, let the city demolish it, if there's any revenue for that, because it's right across the street from the church I go to.
Mr. Blade, thank you for those comments. We are, and I can't commit to this, but we are working a group of properties that we're condemning, and we're trying to get in a position to apply for a grant, but I can't commit to you that we're asking the state to give us several $100,000 so that we can tear down and continue a program that we already have for tearing down structures. I will tell you that the city would like to go we don't really want to put a financial burden on somebody, because what would happen if the city does it with their own funds and they spend $5,000, $6,000 to tear it down, they have to place a lien on your property. If we get the grant, that we don't have to place that lien. So that's what we'll be weighing, but the community does need to at least know we have a plan to deal with properties like this. And so with your statement, I would tell you that if we can get a grant, and we're going to know in the next probably 6 months whether we would get something like that, then we could do it in that program. But I can't commit to you, so if it is condemned, at some point in time, the city could move forward after the condemnation hearing and demolish and clear the property. But with respect to your comments, we will work hard to see if we can find some grant funds to keep us from having to place a lien on any citizen.
That's a big thought.
Yes.
Good going forward anyway.
Okay, so,
Appreciate it.
Mr. Blade, I appreciate you understanding. Mayor, I'm going to recommend the 60 days. That's just a time frame that gives us some legal opportunities to clear the paperwork up. And once that passes, at that point in time, then it's up to the administration to either find the funding or to undertake the project themselves to demolish and clear the site. So don't expect anything soon, but we will work to try to minimize the opportunity for placing a lien.
That's all I can ask.
Okay, we're going to do
I
that.
appreciate it.
Okay, Mr. Blade, thank you very much for coming.
Mr. Blade, the abandoned car right there, if the city tagged it, do you have a problem with them removing it?
That's my sister-in-law. I'm trying to get in touch with her and see if they'll move.
Yeah, please, okay. Yes, sir, thank you. Okay,
Thank you, Mr. Blade.
thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Blade.
Mayor and council, my recommendation is condemned with 60 days to voluntarily demolish and clear.
Okay.
I'll move to accept that
I
recommendation.
have a motion on item 10. I need a second.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Any nays? Motion carries. Item number 11, consider adopting an ordinance to establish a franchise agreement with Bell South Telecommunications LLC, DBA AT&T, Louisiana.
So move.
I have a motion.
Second.
I got a second. Discussion. Roll call vote, please.
Councilman O'Neill.
Yes.
Councilman Dorn.
Yes.
Councilwoman Frederick.
Yes.
Councilman Marquez.
Yes.
Councilman Martin.
Yes.
Mayor, your motion passed.
Thank you. Item number 12 has to be read entirely, and is to adopt the millage rates. Be it resolved that the following rates are hereby levied on the 2026 tax rolls on all property subject to annexation by the city of Pineville. General alimony, 5.85 mills. Police and fire, 10 mills. Total is 15.85 mills. Be it further resolved that the proper administrative officials of the parish of Rapides, state of Louisiana, they are hereby empowered, authorized, and directed to spread said taxes of here and above set forth upon the assessment rolls of the said parish of year of 2026, and to make the collection of the tax imposed for on behalf of the taxing authority according to the law, and by the taxes herein levied shall become a permanent lien and privilege on all property subject to taxation, and herein set forth on the collection thereof shall be enforceable in the manner provided by law.
I'll move to adopt the millage.
I have a motion
Second.
I have a second. Any discussion?
This is the same millage when it was voted on way back when. We haven't changed it.
And that's right. So we have not went down or went up. We kept it at the 15.85s. Any more discussion? All in favor, and then a roll call vote. Roll call vote.
Councilman O'Neill.
Yes.
Councilman Dorn.
Yes.
Councilwoman Frederick.
Yes.
Councilman Marquez.
Yes.
Councilman Martin.
Yes.
Mayor, your motion passed.
Thank you. Item number 13, approve a resolution declaring the Town Talk is official journal of record pursuant to RS 43141.
So move.
I have a motion. I need a second.
Second.
I got a second. Discussion.
Mayor, can I ask, and maybe it's towards Attorney Villar, I remember there being discussion from the state legislature of allowing official journals to be the website of the entity. Did that pass? Is that something it didn't pass?
It didn't pass. I'm like you, Councilman, the Police Year Association, the LMA all went together to fight this, okay? Because the citizens of Pineville, we pay right at $12,000 a year to publish our minutes of our meeting. You, the public, then you go to the website for the Town Talk to read it. They want you to pay to read it now. So it's a shame that we have to pay for then they're making you pay for it. So that's a battle we have to fight with the legislatures and get this corrected. Mr. Marquez.
Mr. Villar, can I ask a question? When I look at the resolution, it says newspaper with the highest circulation. Does it have to be a newspaper or is it circulation?
Journal.
Thank you.
There's rules that say that you have to be you can't be more than 75% advertising. So there's these rules on how they define a newspaper, and the Town Talk fits those. I'm not aware of any other in the parish that would fit in. And so you just kind of in a box.
And it has to be a printed product?
They call it published.
I mean, there's the Rapides Parish Journal that publishes daily, but they don't, it's published online. Okay.
And my understanding is it's a very loose definition, but that's what we.
So it has to be something you hold in your hand.
It's frustrating, in the resolution, it says we're gonna send them, to the Town Talk located at 435 East Walnut Street, Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Yeah,
That's frustrating.
Yeah.
it is. It is.
But you don't see a legal alternative.
No, there's actually another statute that Joe was talking about that follows it immediately, and it doesn't say, it just says that whatever you put in the official journal, you may put it on your website, but it doesn't take the place of the official journal.
Yeah.
So the amendment that you're talking about did not.
Well, I would, hopefully, maybe we could get LMA and Rapides, the Police Jury Association to circle back around and readdress, in today's world, like you say, if you gotta pay Town Talk to read this, that's,
It's not fair at all.
No.
So. Okay. Yeah. All in favor say aye.
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 Do I have a nay?
Nay.
I have one nay. Item number 14, approve a resolution reappointing the city clerk Chris Workman as the records officer of the city of Pineville.
So move.
I have a motion.
I'll second that.
I have a second. Discussion. All in favor say aye. Aye. Any nays? Motion carries. Item number 15, approve a resolution declaring surplus items to the police and Parks and Recreation Department for the purpose of selling, donating, auctioning, or disposing as necessary.
So moved.
You have a motion. I have a second.
We have the second?
Second.
Second. Discussion. All in favor say aye. Aye. Any nays? Motion carries. Item number 16, approve a resolution authorizing the mayor to negotiate and to enter into a corporate endeavor agreement with the Allen Parish Hospital District Number 3 regarding a donation of a vehicle in exchange for transport of persons referred by law enforcement for evaluation and/or treatment or behavioral health issues.
So moved.
Have a motion.
Second.
I got a second. Discussion.
Mayor, I just want to applaud your administration for looking for other options to help our police department deal with people who are in mental crisis.
Yeah, thank you, Councilman Martin. You know, it was nice that Allen Parish Hospital District Number 3 reached out to us about mental health and stuff, something our officers deal with daily basis on our streets. And they said if we ever need any assistance, they would come down and pick up that person and send for treatment and then bring back to our parish. All in favor say aye. Aye. Any nays? Motion carries. Item number 17, approve a resolution authorizing the mayor to negotiate and enter into agreement with Tyler Technologies for public safety-related data usage, storage, and transfer.
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion. I have a second by Councilman Dorn.
Chief, would you,
Sir?
I'll get Chief to explain.
Chief,
that.
okay, okay.
So just to make sure the council fully understands, currently, we are in, the police department is currently in Tyler's ecosystem. Something that happened, has been going on in process for probably the past 10 to 12 months, is that with the migration of an update that was in the horizon for the PD, and then along with that, the computer-aided dispatch for fire department is coming to the end of its life. You got those two things going. 911 across in Alexandria is looking at upgrading their system. So talks began, and what this brings in, it brings Rapides Parish Sheriff's Office, Pineville Police, 911, Pineville Fire, with the future of other fire departments into the same database ecosystem for them to be able to transfer data more easily and accessible to each other. That's kind of a thumbprint. We're already with Tyler. PD's already with Tyler. The city's with another Tyler vendor. So this is an update and to the future. Is the
Good
best way
deal.
to put it.
Just wanted the citizens to kind of understand when we talk about that technology.
Yeah.
And the importance of it. Thank you, sir.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries. Item number 18, approve a resolution authorizing and approving execution of the equipment lease purchase agreement for one Freightliner truck with a Power Track 1000 rear loader with Bank OZK.
Garbage truck?
And this is a loader truck.
Loader
So
truck.
move.
I'll second.
I have a motion. I have a second. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries. Item number 19, approve a resolution and accept the mayor's recommendation to appoint James Rashow to the Public Works Director.
I'll make that
moved.
motion. Oh,
I have
I'll second
a
it.
motion, I have a second, discussion. All in favor say aye. Aye. Any nays? Motion carries. Item number 20, introduce and accept for publication referring to zoning a petition for the annexation of 2.5 acres of property located in the south quarter of section 36, Township 5 North, Range 1 West, Rapides Parish, Louisiana, lying north and east of Pineville-Tioga Expressway belonging to Duran Family Investments, LLC, to be zoned a residential R2.
So move.
Have a motion. I have a second. Discussion. Just to let the public know, this is Mr. J.D. Duran. He built this apartment complex past Buckets. The rear section of the property The old administration thought they annexed it in. They did not, so we found this island laying out there, so we annexed in all that property in.
Pretty much a housekeeping item.
That's right, a little housekeeping item, so. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any nays, motion carries. Item number 21, introduce and accept for publication an ordinance to amend, modify the Code of Ordinance, Chapter 2, Article 1, Section 2 of 2, relative to salaries for the mayor, city council, city officials, and to modify, establish, and confirm the compensation of the mayor, city council, city clerk, and police chief.
I'll make that motion to introduce.
I have a motion.
Second.
I have a second. Discussion, just to let the public know, this is something that the legislative auditors asked us to do, so we made this correction on our budget, and this is what we're complying with. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any nays, motion carries. Item number 22, introduce and accept for publication an ordinance amending the budget for fiscal year 2025, 2026, and other matters with respect thereto.
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion. I have a second by Councilman Dorn. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any nays, motion carries. Item number 23, introduce and accept for publication an ordinance adopting and appropriating the budget for the fiscal year 2026, 2027, and other matters there with respect thereto.
I'll make that motion.
I have a
Second.
motion. I have a second. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any nays, motion carries. Item number 24, call for a public hearing and a special council meeting on June the 30th, 2026 at noon for the adoption of the budget here at Pineville City Hall.
So move.
I have a motion. I get a second. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any nays, motion carries. Mr. Velard.
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to allow item 25 to be added to the agenda.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion, second, discussion, roll call vote to add item number 25 to the agenda.
Councilman O'Neill.
Yes.
Councilman Dorn.
Yes.
Councilwoman Frederick.
Yes.
Councilman Marquez.
Yes.
Councilman Martin.
Yes.
Mayor, motion passed.
Thank you. So item 25 is now on the agenda. So with the language that legal counsel, Mr. Mark Velard, just gave to you about annexation of that physical address, I need a motion.
So move.
I have a
Second.
motion. I have a second. Discussion.
So they'll go to zoning to look at anything on that? Or they don't?
It'll
They
refer
don't
to
refer
zoning.
it. Okay, so that'll be the July meeting then, not June 30th. Thank you.
Correct. Correct.
So they won't be ready to move by the June 30th special meeting. And is it not? That's true, it's gotta go to zoning, that's true. But was it also my understanding that this motion is subject to the sale of the land?
Well, part of that's gonna be ferreted out over this next, it may be withdrawn, but they needed to get it on the.
I just wanna make sure my motion includes that proper language that you want to include.
So right now, it would just be to introduce, accept for publication, refer to zoning, and then that contingency would be potentially discussed at the zoning meeting.
Very good.
At the next council.
Very good, thank you.
It would be for the July meeting, not June, I apologize.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Any more discussion? If not, roll call vote, please.
Councilman O'Neill.
Yes.
Councilman Dorn.
Yes.
Councilwoman Frederick.
Yes.
Councilman Marquez.
Yes.
Councilman Martin.
Yes.
Mayor, motion passed.
Thank you. Is there any other business to become before the mayor of the city council? Yes, sir. Please come to the podium, state your name and address.
I was approached by the city police. They asked me what I was doing. I told them I'm trying to get somebody, help somebody not to get killed down there. But I've still got problems down there. I had the DOTD come out. If anybody runs up and down 107, they know that where the concrete meets the asphalt, there's a bad hump there. And it actually rattles the windows in my home. And also at the first two bridges going out of town, it's getting so bad when all of these 18-wheelers and trailers hauling lawnmowers or whatever. It's terrible. And I'd ask Kevin, I don't know, Kevin, did you get hold of anyone?
Yeah, they planed that first one, but I was in it the other day, and that second one to the other two bridges.
They
look like
could've-
what it is the bridges are settling, and they're falling below the actual road surface. So with that, it's presenting a hump when you cross it.
Okay. So what we'll do, we'll reach out to the engineers at DOTD,
Really
okay?
needs some attention out there.
Yes, yes, sir.
And I'd also like to bring up the speed limit coming out of Pineville. I'm almost afraid to turn in my driveway anymore. There are people passing me illegally on the shoulder of the road. I've even had my signal light on with the stoplight, trying to make a turn, and I've had people come around me when I'm trying to turn in my driveway. We don't have enough police enforcement out there. As a matter of fact, I was on my way to the city council meeting a while ago. First, I apologize, first one I've been to in years. But I got blue lights flashing on me. I came off of Wadley. There was a car at Wadley stopped. And I'm wondering, what is the blue light for? So I stop up here at the police station. I tell him I'm on my way to the city council meeting. He said, well, sir, are you insured? I said, I wouldn't be driving if I wasn't. I'm 80 years old. I don't drive through yellow lights. I stop at stop signs. I yield at yield signs. How could I run a stop sign if I'm already stopped behind a car that's at the stop sign? He let me off, but it almost made me late where I was going.
Yeah.
Little short, heavy-set dude with the shotgun riding with him. I
Yeah.
don't-
Well, the chief, he's taking notes right there beside you, okay?
Oh.
We'll look
The
into that.
census. I said, yeah. I have lived here since 1969. I was raised in Pineville, which was a good little town back in the day till I-49 came through.
Yeah.
But Hugh back there and Kevin, we've all worked together at the paper mill. I worked there for 42 years. People complaining about the smell. I don't know has that smell ever killed anybody.
Yeah, correct.
But I am really concerned about this carbon capture and the gas company that's fixing to go up 3 miles from my home. That is deadly. The paper mill stunk, but it was money in my pocket.
There you go.
Kevin's pocket, Hugh's pocket. I don't know of anybody that ever died from being out at the paper mill other than old age or heart attack.
Yeah.
And one other thing, and I'm gonna get out of here.
Okay.
Kevin, it's been several times I've complained about the sewer. It's so bad now, I can't go out in my yard. They redid the manhole out on the highway. I've taken it on my own several times to cut that grass when it gets too high. I take care of my side of the hill. But I'm saying this sewer needs some attention.
That's the one that go underwater behind your place?
Right.
Mr. Davies, you're familiar with that? Where the caves live, that property, and they ran the man, it feeds back toward the basin. And whenever that goes under, of course, all of it goes under. But, those manholes take on water, and when they do take on water, they start, regurgitating.
It's terrible. You can't be out in your yard, especially when they turn that pump on and start pumping through it.
We sealed the ones on the other side, but I don't know if those were ever.
When this problem occurred, was water over the tops of the manhole?
I've seen them go underwater twice since '69 when I've been living there.
Periodically, but is it routinely going over? Is it something we can raise a manhole and stop?
Well, they came out here, I was complaining about the smell. They told me they could hang something in the trees to hide the smell. But there's money that needs to be spent on what Pineville already has.
Well, I guess what we're talking about more or less is sealing them up. So that we wouldn't, when the levels come up in them, when they take on water and levels come up, it doesn't push the gas.
I'll get with Mr. Barnes and Mr. Rochelle, and we'll study that. We took some pictures recently of some similar problems. We've got it in a lot of spots, Yes, sir.
If you ever had the opportunity to go out through the woods toward Wardville and where the pumping station is, that whole line is nothing but sewer.
Now, those are the ones we repaired there. We went through there a few years ago, Mr. Sam, and raised those.
Have they ever been out through the woods, all the way to the pump station?
That's where we just built a new pump station.
The city just spent about $150,000 clearing the right of way.
Well, I used to hunt over there all the time, and that's what I'm saying. I said, you couldn't get past the sewer mud holes and the cave-ins.
That new lift pump, it's a new lift pump station back there, nearly $6 million. And then we went through and refurbed those on that side.
One more thing, and I'm gonna go, but by Marie, runs on the back of my property, and I go back there every day. But here in the last 3 or 4 weeks, it looks like either some sewer is being released into it, or oil, I don't know what it is, but the water is usually clear back there, but it is black now, and
Yep.
it stinks.
It
We'll
was a
have-
breakage.
Yeah, we'll have a crew out there first thing tomorrow morning, okay? And we'll check it out. Yes, sir.
There's definitely something getting in that creek. And that
We'll check
creek-
it out.
That creek runs all the way to Cedar Lake in the Red River.
We'll check it out tomorrow morning, sir. Okay?
All right.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you coming here this evening. Yes,
All right,
sir.
Mr. Sam.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to need a motion to adjourn and also the benediction by Mr. Martin one more time. So I need a motion to adjourn. Second. Meeting's adjourned. Mr. Martin?
Father, thank you for getting it again. Good meeting, Lord, this is your presence was here and visions were taken care of. Lord, I say these days looked after, and we want to thank you once again, Father, for all the people that work for this wonderful city, from our mayor right on down to each one, Lord. Thank you for this day. Guide us in the paths of peace. Help us to be good stewards of your resources, of your love and your mercy. And help us to watch out for one another, Lord, and just care for each other. And thank you once again, Lord. We love Pineville. We love this city with all of our heart. I was born here in 1940. I hope to leave here. You call me home. And I love the Lord in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.
Man, you're gonna do great. Look forward to your continued service.